It is the next day. Today is Tuesday. It is around 10:20 in the morning. Today's auction day. So what we do today is we have to get all the stuff photographed and then uploaded into the auction for tonight's auction at the dollar auction. I have already this morning got myself dressed. I have done a little bit around the house, got some laundry going. And I did all of our morning work. So like checking YouTube, checking both eBay accounts. We did have something sell last night, so I did get that packed up. So what we're gonna do today is head to the post office. Probably gonna get me a Red Bull. And then we are going to start editing some video after we get stuff uploaded for the dollar auction. So that's what's on today's agenda today. So let's get to it and get to the post office. All right, we're back at the house. For you guys, it was just a second. It's about 10:45. I did have to stop and get some gas in the truck. I did pick up my Red Bull, but we need to get this over here cleared off behind me so that we can get the stuff ready for the auction. We have the stuff down here in this bucket that needs to be put up here. A big photograph of everything that we have. We need to make this short for today. And then we need to photograph each item and get it loaded into the dollar auction for tonight's auction at 7 p.m. So let me get this cleared off. I'll bring you guys back in and show you what we're having in the auction tonight. All right, guys, we have gotten everything from the bin on the table laid out for tonight's auction. I have done the short already, letting folks know what we're gonna have in the auction tonight. So let me show you what it looks like and explain what our next steps are gonna be. Okay, here is everything that we're gonna have in the auction. I literally just took it from the bucket here, put it here on the table. We did our short letting folks know what is gonna be in the auction, what time to see us, and where to find us. A quick preview of what's gonna be in the auction tonight. Next, what we're gonna do is get here on the computer. After we take all of this down, put it back in the bin, we'll photograph each item, get back on the computer, and we'll list all that in the dollar auction. So that's what I'm gonna do now is take everything down, put it back in there, take things out individually, and then just photograph them. That way I can offload it to my computer and then get it loaded into the dollar auction. Back at my desk. So I want to make this as true and original and as humanly possible. That way you guys get a full understanding of what it's like, you know, as a day in the life as a reseller. So, you know, I got everything done over there. It's back down here in the bucket. I just offloaded all the photos to my computer. But, you know, you guys seen me make the clip before this, right? But I didn't just make the clip before this. I had to make a clip which would be for our stories on Facebook and Instagram. And then I had to come in here and make this right here, which is in horizontal mode for you guys for the day in the life. And then I had to do another vertical for a short for today for to let everyone know about the auction tonight, like a preview of what's going to be in the auction tonight. So I've just offloaded that footage to my computer. So now I have to go in and edit that footage and then export it and get it loaded into YouTube and on Instagram and on Facebook. So it is a process, and I just want to make sure that you guys get a full understanding of what it's like to do resell. I mean, you have to do all the recording for all the different platforms. If that's what you're going to do is, you know, post on social media, you have to export it, you have to edit it, you have to do stuff in horizontal because you know YouTube doesn't like that. You know, you'll have the blur and stuff like that, and then some stuff you have to do in vertical, and it's just back and forth and back and forth, and then you know it's just a lot. You know, so I want to be as honest and, you know, give you the best behind the scenes humanly possible, and that's the reason why this pile back here is still here. You know, I'm really trying to juggle getting things done and being as efficient, being more out there, being, you know, giving you guys more behind the scenes and stuff like that. And, you know, it's a lot of work. So, you know, reselling, you know, you guys up until this point just seen us go out and, you know, go to estate sales and do that type of stuff. But again, like I said, I want to be as transparent. That's the word I've been looking for. Transparent. Jesus. I want to be as humanly transparently possible that I can for you guys, so you guys get a good idea of what it's like. Because a lot of these videos that you guys see on YouTube is just people going out and hitting the trenches and buying stuff, or you'll see people who, like, you know, post what they found, what it sold for, you know, and you don't really get to see what goes in behind all of that because there is layers. You know, being in the resale business is like an onion. There's so many different layers to it than just going out, finding cool stuff and just selling it. So, but just wanted to jump in here, explain that a little bit to you guys so you have a little bit of better understanding of what does go on behind the scenes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to edit the footage for the short, that way I can get it posted on YouTube and on the Books with the Face and Instagram so folks can get a sneak peek of what's going to be in the auction tonight. So that's what I'm going to do, get that done, and then I got to start uploading all the photos that we took of everything for the auction tonight and get it loaded in the auction. So that's what we're going to do, and I'll be back with you guys in a bit. Checking back in with you guys. It's 1:02. I have had the lunch. I did talk to Elle on her lunch break, did do that, but I have completed uploading all the items into the dollar auction. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you guys what that looks like. Okay, so here is all the items in the dollar auction. These are all the photos that we took. We have 29 items that are going into the dollar auction. So I had to load each and every one of them, you know, and give a little bit of context of what it is. But that is finished. I am watching Reseller Therapy right now. And going to be on to our eBay stores. I really want to get the 20 drafts because I didn't get that done. So we have nothing to post in either store. So I have the time. Like I said, it's just barely 1 o'clock. I'm going to watch Reseller Therapy and I'm going to get our 20 drafts for the new store. And I'd like to try to get that for our current eBay store. And if I have some time after that, I really want to edit some more. Today's a busy day. It's going to be a busy day for a while now until we get this new eBay store caught up. And just when it's caught up, I can just photograph and put into drafts just like I do our current eBay store. But I need to get both stores caught up. When that happens, it's going to make my life a whole lot easier. So that's what I'm going to do right now is work on those, and I'll check back in with you guys here in a bit. We are approaching the 2 o'clock mark. I guess it is 2 o'clock. It's 2:09. I have finished the drafts for the new eBay store. I have 20 of those in there. It took me about an hour to do, so not too shabby. Now I'm going to move on to our current eBay store, try to get 20 drafts for that store. So that'll set me up for the next 2 days. For each store, I like to list 10 items each day. And if I can get that done in about an hour, that leaves me about an hour to edit before Elle gets off. And then we're going to eat and do the things before the auction tonight. So that's the plan. I'm going to jump over now, start working on the drafts for the new eBay store, and I'll check back with you guys here in a bit. It's after 4 o'clock. It's 4:03. I was able to get like 12 drafts into the new eBay store. It's a little bit harder to get items in there because you actually have to do research instead of just like copy and paste, which is what I'm doing for the new store. I was able to get a few more things into the drafts for the new store just because of the batch of photos that I was working with. Some of those items weren't hitting that $19.99 and above, so it wasn't able to make it into our new store, but I did get those into the new store. I did get everything I listed as drafts already live over in Macari or Depop, so that's good. I found a couple items for the auction that we can put in for next week's auction, so not too shabby. I'm going to flip the camera around, kind of show you guys an idea of what we did get, a little flavor of what we did get into the new eBay store that will go live tomorrow. But here is just a quick look of what we were able to get into this new store. These will be live tomorrow. I do 10 a day, so there's 12, so I'll have enough for a full day and then a couple for the next day. Like I said, it is 4 o'clock and Elle should be texting me any minute that she is leaving work. We're gonna do dinner, figure out what we're gonna do for dinner because we have the auction tonight. You guys will be seeing this after the fact, but hope I see some of you over there in the auction. If you ever want to know, it is theDollarAuction.com. We go live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central. So I'll either check back in with you guys either right before the auction or right after the auction. Good morning, guys, and happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday the 21st. It's about 10:26 in the morning. I have gotten myself dressed today, but I wanted to jump in here. I haven't gotten our morning work done or anything. Wanted to jump in here and because I didn't last night after the auction. I was tired and just wanted to chill. But let me show you what sold in the auction last night. Here's a look at everything that sold in the auction last night, with the exception of my extension cord. And here is everything that didn't sell. So I think we did pretty good last night in the auction. Very not bad. We need to get this stuff packed up, sent to the post office. So what I'm gonna do now today is I'm gonna jump on, get our morning work done, which is listing the drafts that we did yesterday for both stores. And then I'm going to, of course, check emails, answer any things I need to there, check our YouTube, and then get these orders packed, and then get to the post office. We're gonna come back here and I'm going to do some more drafts, and we're gonna edit video today. So that's what's on the agenda for today. Yeah, I'm gonna do all of that, and I'll check back in with you guys once I get everything packed. Back from the post office, and it's been a bit since I've been back from the post office. In all honesty, I did I did have a call from Elle on her lunch break, so we had lunch together. It is 1:02, but we did get all the computer work done, all of the packages dropped off at the post office. And now what I'm gonna do is work on some of the drafts for both eBay stores, and also try to get some video edited today. It's gonna be that way for a bit. Not a lot of moving around, a lot of going places. It should be a lot of putting my head down, trying to get caught up, trying to get things done, because we're adding so many new moving parts this year. It's just a lot of the back end stuff. I still go do the fun stuff too. Don't get me wrong. Still do the fun stuff, but during the week, it's a lot more of put my head down and actually get work done. But once I'm caught up, it's still going to be going out and having fun, doing the fun stuff, taking you guys along with me. But again, I'm going to keep doing these, day in the lives. That way you guys can kind of see, hey, this is the realization of being a reseller. This is what you do. But that's what I'm going to do is get to work on the drafts and maybe get some editing done. And if anything changes, I'll be back with you guys. Jumping back in here, guys, because something cool just happened. So it's literally like almost 3 o'clock. I've been sitting here doing drafts for both eBay stores off the stuff that I have previously taken photos on and stuff. But if you had looked today, which you're going to see this after today, but if you had looked today on our post today, I did post about it's like some type of receiver. It is a Yamaha VL70. I posted about it today because I picked it up at an estate sale for like $5. I did a quick search, just a Google Lens real quick, seen it was selling for okay. I was going to make my $5 back, picked it up, took a chance on it because I didn't even know if it worked. Picked it up, and I finally got around to listing it. Now, keep in mind, this was before Christmas when all this went down. So it's been sitting. I'm finally getting around to doing the drafts as we've been talking about here in these videos. And I listed it this morning, and it already sold. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you guys. All right, guys, here it is. This is its information, and this is what she sold for. So scrolling up here just a bit, you can see that we took a best offer. I think I had it for like $380 or something like that, $390. Took a best offer at $300, and here is our breakdown after shipping and fees and stuff. We made $269.47. So if you ask me, that's not too shabby. Spending $5 to make $269.47. That's what I'm talking about. That's not a bad deal at all. And fun story too is we talked about it last night in our live auction, in our dollar auction. I'd asked folks what's something crazy that happened that sold for them like that. But yeah, talk about full circle. But that's what I'm doing so far. I already got the label for it. Already got it. Ain't playing around. So, but yeah. What I'm going to continue to do is, I don't know if I'm going to continue to keep doing some more listings. It's almost 3 o'clock. I am getting bored with doing that. I don't like to do it to a point to where I'm like, okay, I'm over this. I don't want to do it right now or tomorrow. So I usually, when I start getting bored with it, I stop and I move on to something else. I may move into trying to get some shorts ready for us, because tomorrow we will be posting a short. But yeah, whatever I decide to do, I'll bring you guys along. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. It is 4:30 already. Elle is home from work already. And I think we're going to call it a day. I did get a short completed, and I got a jump start on our video for tomorrow. That's going to be coming out. But I think we're going to hang out, do some dinner. And I don't know what else we're going to get into, but That's going to be a wrap for today, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. It is the next day. Today is Thursday. It is January 22nd. It's 10:22 in the morning. I have gotten myself prepared for the day. I have not done our morning work yet. I still got to get that done. That is just something that we have to do every morning without fail, which is, as you guys know, if you've been following along, is emails, YouTube, both eBay stores, things like that. Check Macari and Depop. I have not done that yet today. We do have to pack that order that we sold yesterday, which was that crazy Yamaha VS70 or whatever it was. But we have to get that packed into the post office today. And then we got to pick up where we left off yesterday with editing video. We do have our main video that we post every week on our YouTube channel due today. So I need to finish editing that because we did get a jump start on it yesterday, which I'm happy about. But we got to finish her off today. So hold on. Me and Steph were supposed to go to, we weren't supposed to, we were kicking around the idea of going to a meetup that Miss Pat invited us to. We met Miss Pat at an estate sale last weekend, and she invited us to a meet and greet, or not a meet and greet, but like a meetup for like networking and stuff like that. That's today at noon. So I don't know if Steph and I are going to make it to that today. If we do, y'all know, because y'all will be coming with. But if we don't do that, then we have to make sure we get our head down and get the other things done. And even if we go to that, we have to get those things done. So regardless, I got to get to work. So I'll check back here in with you guys in a bit. All right, checking in with you guys. It is a little bit later in the day. It is 1:14. I did go to the post office. I went to the Dollar Tree, got more padded mailers, the bubble mailers. I get them from there because they're super cheap. So I got that. I had to go to Walmart, get more tape. And I tried to get the 6x6x6 boxes from there because they're like 68 cents from there. They were out of those, but I did get tape. They were out of the bubble wrap that I normally get because I don't use a whole bunch of bubble wrap. So they were out of that. But yeah, it's been majority of part of the day is gone. But we did check some things off the list that we need to get done today. Was able to get our short for today out already. It is live. What I need to do now is I need to edit video for today. That way we have it ready to go for tonight. Would have brought you guys along through the journey of what I did already today, but was literally on the phone from the time I left until just now. So, but that's what the plan of action is today, is just to finish editing the video for today. And I'll bring you guys along here through there a little bit, show you where we're at, and check back in with you here in a bit. All right, guys, jumping back in here. It's about 3:35. We did get the video finished. I feel like I haven't been here much talking to you guys today. It's just because I've been really busy. We're supposed to be getting some crazy winter weather. They can't tell us what's going to happen, how much of what we're going to get or anything. So just had to get some running done, round done today to be prepared for that. That way, if we can't get out, I am prepared. I don't get backed up on like packing orders. That way, if the weather does get bad, when it gets good again, I can just take everything and I don't have to like pack it and do all that stuff. It's already ready to go. And I had to get video done today. So it's just been a bunch of just trying to get things done before the bad weather hits and to get our video done today. So sorry I haven't been here much today with you guys, but that's just how it is sometimes in a day in the life of a reseller. We're just trying to get what you can done in the short amount of time that you have in a day. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. But once I figure that out, I'll be back in here with you guys to let you know what it is. All right, guys, checking back in with you with Steph. We are going to be braving the store. We literally, like, Steph has to pick up a prescription. I was tagging along so I could get some beer for Elle, and we were just gonna pick up a pizza for dinner tonight. But we're supposed to be having some type of winter situation. If you don't know, Ted Cruz has left the building. So that means it's gonna be bad. So we are currently gonna go to the store and check it out, see if we can actually just get what we came for, and see how bad the stores are. But if you're from Texas, you get it. If you're not from Texas, then you won't get it. But yeah, it's crazy. The stores, like, they go empty when any type of bad weather comes. Everybody just buys it out like it's like the, you know, Armageddon or something. So we're gonna brave it. We're gonna check it out, and I'll see you guys when we get inside. All right, here's the store check for you guys. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, they still got buggies. I went to Walmart earlier today and there was none. But so far, I mean, there's not that many people. Let's see. Lines aren't out in the aisles. Not too shabby. Oh, the eggs are out. Around the corner, we went to the milk, and oddly enough, everything down here except for the juice, like all the milk and stuff down there is full. We're in the food stuff. We did get lost in the sauce though, and side quest. Show them their side quest. Side quest. So we're going to get beer, which I think we passed. Yeah, passed the beer. Beer and pizza. Beer's full, so you know. Oh, Coors Light's a little empty, but you know, we're here for the good stuff, which is right here. It's also not looking too bare around here. Oh, oranges are gone. Oranges have vacated. Apples are down a little bit. But we are looking for, right over here, the pizza. All right, we've made it out of Target safely.
Barely.
Barely, we did it.
Somebody revved their engine real loud and panties dropped, everything happened. Yeah, it was wild.
It was a whole thing. And then the other guy parked so close to stuff that I couldn't even get in. So, but anyways, we've made it out of Target, and honestly, it wasn't packed. And they actually had stuff on the shelves. I mean, the eggs was a little low, but they still had them. So I guess if you need to get out and get some, Target's the way to go. Steph says it's because they're boycotting.
Yeah.
But, you know, hey, if you need it, it's at Target. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Today is January 23rd. It is in the morning time. We haven't jumped into our office work or our morning work just yet. I do need to run to the vape shop for Elle. So I think Steph and I are going to go run and get that done this morning. Pick up anything else that we can think of because Storm's coming later tonight. But that's what I'm gonna do is run, go get that, and then I'll jump back in here when I get back to the house because we do need to get some editing done today. We also need to get some more drafts done for both eBay stores. So I'm gonna run to the vape shop and I'll be back with you guys in a bit. All right, guys, checking back in with you. We made it back from going to the vape store. We did go to Walgreens and pick up a case of waters just in case. We have a 2-gallon jug and we have just a regular gallon jug, so I think we'll be good on water for just in case. You know, they really don't know what's gonna happen. As far as weather check right now, it is doom and gloom outside. It's about 46 degrees and it rained this morning. So it's supposed to get worse as the day goes on here. So later today, it should be bad after the sun goes down. So tomorrow we don't know how bad it's going to get because they never know for sure. But as it sits right now, it's not too shabby out. It's cold and wet or damp, but it's not bad. But what I am going to do now is get on here, do our morning work, which always consists of checking the emails, checking YouTube, checking the eBay stores, all that fun jazz. And then after that, I am going to be doing some drafts for the eBay store. We're going both eBay stores, and then after that I think I'm going to edit some video. So that's what's on the plan for today. I'm gonna get some of that stuff done and I'll check back in with you guys here in a bit. All right, guys, it's 2:27 now. I did finish the drafts for both stores, and what I did was instead of just moving stuff from one eBay store to the other eBay store, it's listed somewhere. We'll get to getting all the stuff that's $19.99 and under into that new store eventually. It's listed. It's not just sitting. It's somewhere. But I do have stuff that I have photographed that is just sitting in the garage and it's not listed anywhere. So I went ahead and made the decision to go ahead and start working through those files. I have 2 files. I got one completed. It's like over like 20 something items. So they are finished. That's what I just finished doing. Right now, I am currently working on editing video. This will be a day in the life video. So I want to make sure that I have that ready because we are going to start posting regularly day in the life videos every Monday. So I want to make sure I have enough of that ready because, you know, I can't get that ready until I've already done it, which, you know, so I have enough footage to do that. So I want to go ahead and get that ready so we're ahead of the game for Monday. We do have some bad weather coming in, maybe, we don't know. If we do, that is, you know, just extra time that I can spend moving those, you know, items from one store to the other. and because we're not going to be able to hit any sales this weekend, just because if they are going to happen, most of them had changed it to was like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or just Thursday, Friday, because the storm's supposed to be coming in later this evening. So no sales this weekend, no estate sales this weekend, so we'll have time to put our heads down and get some work done, hopefully. I don't know, we may just end up deciding to take the time off and just have fun here at the house. I know we stocked up on breakfast stuff, so we can, like, you know, make good breakfast. Steph bought a Monopoly game yesterday. You guys saw that, so maybe we could play some Monopoly, hang out, binge watch a show. I'm not sure. But, you know, we have options, and I just want to be ahead of having the video ready for Monday. That's the reason why we went out yesterday and got all the shipping supplies, is to be ahead of the game, just in case. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna finish this day in the life video, have it ready, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after that. It is almost 2:30 now. Elle does get off at 3 today, so if anything changes and I stop doing this and move on to something else, you know, I'll bring you guys back in. If not, then I'll see you once I've completed editing this video. Well, that didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. I mean, I guess that's not a bad thing, right? I mean, it's 2:52. I am done with the day in the life video with editing it. It is exporting at the moment, but the weather has arrived. It is 44 degrees outside, so it's not any colder than it was. If anything, it's warmed up just a little bit today from where it started, but it is raining. It has started to rain, and if it is, which I know it is going to get colder, everything that's you know, on the ground now is going to freeze. So good thing is Elle doesn't have to work tomorrow, and we don't have to get out in this stuff. So we're all stocked up. I think the only thing that I don't have here that I would need is a Red Bull, and I am probably going to run out and get a couple more of those today before it gets too dark and gets too cold to do that. But other than that, that's where I'm at. Elle gets off work at 3 o'clock today, so I may try to get some shorts edited today. Maybe one or two. It doesn't take long to do those until she gets here. When she gets off work, I'm not sure what she's going to want to get into, if she wants to get into anything at all. But if anything does change, or when I finish something else, I'll bring you guys back in. All right, guys, it is 4:23, and the rain has made its way here. It has been raining for about 30 to 40 minutes now, and it is still 43 degrees, but by 10 o'clock tonight it's going to be under 30. So all this is going to freeze. I know that for sure. It's going to be ice tomorrow, so I'm super glad we don't have to get out in it. But I did spend a little time on our Facebook page for the Two Chicks page, just trying to learn it because I've never really used Facebook that way. I did spend a little time doing that. I helped our neighbor move a generator in the rain. But I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be a wrap for today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.